Okay, 10 questions. You James tagged me. Alright, question 1. What kind of car vehicle do you drive? A 1990 Chevrolet Corsica. What are your favorite clothes? Nerdcore clothes. Clothes with video game phrases or movie phrases. Geeky clothes. Where would you visit if you had the chance, and where would you want to retire? The land of the rising sun. Is the cup half empty or half full? You, James, gave a great answer. That's the second best answer. I think my answer is better, but only because this is how I think. When you say half empty, by necessity, it also has to be half full. Otherwise, you've created a logical paradox. There is no cup anywhere that is half full and not half empty, or half empty and not half full. It is a physical impossibility. It's similar to asking, can God make a rock bigger or too big for him to lift? That's basically what you're doing. And if you mean that philosophically, the same rule applies. If you have to look for the silver lining in a rain cloud, well, that means there's definitely a rain cloud, doesn't there? It necessitates the other. They both have to be there. What do you do in your spare time? Watch a vast amount of YouTube videos, philosophy, science, things that expand my mind, politics, news, video games, anime, Japanese stuff, anime movies, not TV so much, because I can see everything online. And I read a vast amount. I've read all of the Four Horsemen's books, almost all. John Gribben's books, the Vampire Chronicles, way back before everything got all, as Yancey put it, solar-powered mopey disco balls, and calling those vampires. No, they're not. Anyway, where were you born? Long Beach, Long Island, New York. I was there for 2 to 4 months when I was a little baby. I don't remember it at all. My only memories of my childhood are in Port St. Lucie, Florida, which is where I grew up. What sports do you watch? I don't really watch any sports, but if I were, rather than watching a metaphor for combat like football or basketball, I would just watch combat like MMA or UFC or even Kendo if that was available. Do you believe in ghosts? Short answer, no. Long answer, I'm going to make a video about that soon, about my theory of ghosts. A theory to where we can maybe come at it from a scientific standpoint and actually make a theory or a hypothesis which asks a falsifiable question and then go on from there. Did you ever buy any luxurious items that you later regret or enjoy? Well, of course, I've bought things that I later enjoyed. That's why you buy things, so that you can enjoy them later. So I don't get that part. But the regret thing, not... yes and no. No as in nothing in particular. If I bought something, I'm someone who enjoys everything. If I buy something, it's valuable to me. I see an inherent value. Even when I was a kid, I didn't buy things and then forget about them right away. I literally played with them until they disintegrated because I loved the things that were given to me. I love things that are given to me. I hoard things, not because I just like to have them, but because they represent a point, my state of mind when I purchased it. And I can look back at that time and get a little bit of what I was thinking. Memories are attached to those things. So yeah. On the other hand, I could say I regret everything that I've bought before my philosophy changed. When I think back about all the things that I bought, what they were is irrelevant. The problem is that they could have been spent. That money could have been spent helping people. I could have charity or relief effort, or helping out someone I know is down on their luck, or putting money towards a political cause that I believe in. Spending money on someone else than myself. Presents for those close to me, to remind them how much they mean to me. I didn't always have this philosophy, but once you do, and once you look back, you sort of have a Schindler's List moment, you know, like you hold a piece of a button. It's like, how many people could this have saved? You know, who am I gonna tag? I'm gonna tag Nicole SD, Darenak, Yes I Am James, if he hasn't already been tagged. To Be Serious, again, she's probably already been tagged. And my friend Dalheen. And my roommate Duvet6. He hasn't made any videos. Now's a good time to start. And you, James, I'll PM you my address so that you can send me those damn cookies. I want those cookies. Until I get those cookies, try to make the world a better place, and I will too.